What happens when cosmic fire meets chaos magic? Jean Grey, the Phoenix Force avatar, confronts Scarlet Witch, the Nexus being capable of rewriting existence. Two of the most formidable forces collide in this memorable battle. Which heroine's powers will dominate, and who will be left standing? Who would win when their powers are pushed to the limit? As they prepare for battle with the Phoenix Force, Jean achieves omniversal awareness, allowing her to perceive not only the battlefield, but the probabilities of future actions. She senses Wanda's chaos-bound nature and prepares to counter it with precise and overwhelming strikes. She uses temporal telepathy to scan potential timelines, identifying Wanda's strongest possible moves and creating mental barriers to mitigate surprise tactics. Meanwhile, Wanda taps into chaos magic to manipulate probabilities and outcomes. Her Nexus Being status allows her to perceive Jean's telepathic presence and negate attempts to control her mind before the fight even begins. She constructs magical wards using the Darkhold, ensuring she can resist Phoenix-level mental and cosmic assaults. Jean's initial attack opens with a telepathic and telekinetic combination, launching an omnidirectional psychic wave aimed at overwhelming Wanda's defenses. This attack could render most opponents incapacitated, but Wanda's resistance to fate and psychic manipulation blunts its effect. She simultaneously uses her Phoenix-enhanced telekinesis to disassemble the battlefield, weaponizing the environment against Wanda. Wanda, in turn, uses Hexcraft to redirect Jean's telekinetic attacks, manipulating probabilities to ensure debris and shockwaves miss their mark. She erects chaotic force fields that absorb psychic and physical energy, converting it into raw power for her counterattacks. Scarlet Witch destabilizes Jean's telepathic network by introducing chaotic energy into the mental plane, forcing Jean to split her focus between offense and defense. Mid-battle, Jean begins tapping into the Phoenix Force more deeply, manifesting the fiery raptor avatar that symbolizes her power. This raptor burns away Wanda's illusions and stabilizes the distorted battlefield, giving Jean control over her surroundings. She uses cosmic pyrokinesis to create controlled explosions, aiming to exhaust Wanda's energy reserves by forcing her into constant defense. In response, Wanda warps reality on a multiversal scale, creating paradoxical loops that disorient Jean and disrupt the Phoenix's stabilizing efforts. She traps Jean in an inverted reality where time flows backward, attempting to weaken her by eroding her temporal connection. Then she uses molecular destabilization to attack Jean's telekinetic constructs, turning them into harmless particles before they can strike. Jean shifts her focus to full psychic combat, using the Phoenix Force to amplify her telepathic reach. She invades Wanda's mind, seeking to overwhelm her chaotic thoughts and force her into submission. Her psionic fire burns through many of Wanda's mental defenses, exposing vulnerabilities. Jean uses memory manipulation to confront Wanda with her past traumas, attempting to destabilize her emotionally and reduce her combat effectiveness. But Wanda's chaotic nature allows her to reshape the mental battlefield, turning Jean's psychic constructs into chaotic energy bursts. She uses her empathy and soul manipulation to reverse Jean's emotional attack, flooding her with guilt and self-doubt. Wanda's mastery over the astral plane lets her trap Jean in a pocket dimension within her mind, forcing Jean to fight her way out while Wanda regains the upper hand in the physical realm. Recognizing the battle is tilting towards Wanda, Jean fully embraces the Phoenix Force, achieving a state of cosmic transcendence. She rewrites sections of reality to eliminate Wanda's advantages, restoring order to the battlefield. She uses her ability to manipulate life and death to resurrect herself instantly after being critically injured by Wanda's chaos constructs. Her control over energy and matter allows her to disintegrate many of Wanda's summoned entities. In response, Wanda unleashes the full power of the true Darkhold, merging with it to become a chaotic entity. She summons nuclear ghosts and chaos entities, forcing Jean to fight on multiple fronts. Wanda's causal nature protects her from Jean's reality rewriting, ensuring she cannot be erased or altered. She bends the laws of existence, turning Jean's Phoenix fire into inert energy and reversing her cosmic manipulations. Jean makes a strategic adjustment, and she uses temporal telepathy to project her consciousness across time, altering key moments in the battle to undo Wanda's most devastating moves. She rewinds the destruction of her constructs and traps Wanda in a temporal stasis field. Wanda, noticing the changes, evolves in real time, adapting to Jean's temporal interference by creating new probabilities. She accelerates time for herself, allowing her to develop counters faster than Jean can implement them. Wanda's ability to self-resurrect ensures she can continue fighting indefinitely as well. In a final effort to end the war, Jean channels the Phoenix's full omniversal energy, creating a cataclysmic explosion capable of obliterating entire dimensions. She seeks to overwhelm Wanda with sheer power, burning away chaos and forcing order upon the battlefield. Her cosmic fire, capable of injuring entities like Galactus, scorches through Wanda's defenses and forces her to retreat momentarily. Wanda counters with her most devastating reality-warping ability, creating a multiverse-spanning chaotic storm. She traps Jean in a paradoxical loop where every action creates a chaotic ripple that undoes her progress. Wanda then uses necromantic energy to summon ancient entities tied to chaos, directing them to attack Jean's mind, body, and soul simultaneously, completely disorienting Jean. While the Phoenix Force grants Jean godlike power, Wanda's causal nature, chaos mastery, and ability to rewrite probabilities neutralize many of her cosmic-level advantages. Scarlet Witch's unpredictability, immunity to many cosmic forces, and ability to evolve dynamically throughout the fight give her the edge. Her chaotic nature ensures that even when Jean gains the upper hand, Wanda can subvert her efforts. While Jean Grey with the Phoenix Force presents a nearly insurmountable challenge, Scarlet Witch's unique Nexus Being status and mastery over chaos magic ultimately allow her to outlast and overpower Jean in a prolonged engagement. Scarlet Witch wins after an extended, reality-shattering battle. Share your thoughts on this fight in the comments section below. I'd love to hear them.